So today I want to talk about how to prepare for the home inspection from a seller's perspective. There's a lot of talk out there and a lot of, it's usually geared towards buyers, but if a seller or, a listing, they're selling their house, goes under contract, and then the buyer's getting ready to have an inspection. Are there some things that you can do to prepare for the inspection to get a better outcome? Of course. And if you go to our website, homeinspectioncarolina.com, we have, and I'll put that link in here. We have a seller's inspection checklist, which is basically like 40, I don't have it right in front of me, but like I think 47, 46, 47 items that home inspectors commonly look for. So there's that, and I'll put that link in here. But a couple of tips are handle the small stuff first. Home inspectors have sharp eyes, long checklists, loose doorknobs, missing outlet covers, dripping faucets, wobbly toilets. These are small gremlins that whisper deferred maintenance even when the house is solid. So fix all those things. Check all those loose doorknobs, wobbly toilets, and all of that stuff. Another thing that you want to do is make it easy to inspect. The inspector needs access to certain things. Access matters more than most sellers realize. Clear paths to the attic access, crawl space doors, electrical panels, water heaters, and HVAC units. Sorry, it's a little bit late. If an inspector can't reach it, it often gets flagged, or he can't inspect it, or she can't inspect it, and they're going to have to come back, and that's going to trigger, you got an extra time and all this stuff. Um, Number three, replace obvious consumables, new HVAC filters, uh, working light bulbs, fresh batteries, and CO detectors. These are cheap wins that signal care and competence. So go through every room, make sure all the lights work. Um, you can push the button. You know what? Just replace the batteries, even if unless you just replaced them on all your smoke detectors, carbon monoxide detectors. I mean, go to Sam's or uh, Costco and buy figure out what kind it is. It's usually either going to be the double A or the 9 volt, depending on what you have, and just go buy like them in bulk and just replace all of those and replace all those filters. Because again, that signals you take care of your house. They're like little gremlins. You don't want to signal deferred maintenance. Address moisture like it's a rumor you want to shut down. Water issues spook buyers fast. Check under the sinks for leaks, around toilets, basements, and crawl spaces for dampness, exterior grading and gutters. Even a minor drip uh, can sound louder than it really is in an inspection report. Test what buyers will test. Run the dishwasher, run the oven, flip every switch, open the closed windows. If something doesn't work, assume it will be found because it will. Another trick that you probably want to do is fill up all the sink basins. There's like a basin in the sink in in the kitchen and the bathrooms. Fill it up and then pull the plug, and then that'll create water pressure. So if there's a leak, it'll show up. Because sometimes, and that's what inspectors are going to do. Because a lot of times you can just run the water and, dripping down, it's going to, drain as fast as it drips down. But that creates pressure all the way up the line. So if there is a leak anywhere, it'll show up. And that's what the inspector's going to do. And that's easy to fix. You fix all this stuff before the inspector comes. Provide paperwork if you had it, receipts of roof replacement, HVAC servicing, electrical updates, or foundation work. Help tell the home story. A documented history reads calmer than mystery. Don't hide problems. Painted over water stains, blocked access panel, or carefully placed storage bins raise eyebrows. Inspectors are trained skeptics. They are a very skeptic bunch. I know because they're my brethren. Um, but yeah, make sure transparency builds trust and smoother negotiations. Um, Consider a pre-listing inspection. we love doing that. We actually have a program where, we'll do a pre-listing inspection. If you like, we can put the inspection report online for sale to recoup some of your cost. Um, we do the inspection. We put the report online if you want to. This is all up to you. And each time a report's sold, that money goes back to you to offset your cost. It's your report. We're just providing the platform for you, kind of like a CarMax sort of thing. And we redact any personal information if you want to. Otherwise, just a pre-inspection, normal. But the idea is to offset the cost a little bit for you. Um, uh, Consider pre-listing inspection. This flips the script. You find issues on your timeline, fix what makes sense, and reduce surprise leverage for buyers. It often shortens negotiation phase and lower stress. And number 10, remember the goal. The goal isn't a perfect inspection. The unicorn doesn't exist. The goal is a report that reads boring, reasonable, and manageable. That's what you will, a boring, reasonable, and manageable home inspection report. Boring is beautiful in real estate. Um, if you want, tell me the age and general type of the home. Oh, it's a little bit more stuff here, but yeah, that's it. Fix all the small stuff, make sure they have access, make sure all the lights work, uh, toilets flush, toilets aren't loose, make sure all the sinks drain well, and change all the batteries in all of your smoke detectors and carbon monoxide detectors. And check out our it'll be here somewhere. I'm not sure as I'm filming this, but there'll be a link to get our seller's inspection checklist. So I hope that's helpful. And if you are a seller who's getting ready to have an inspection, congratulations on selling your house. And I hope it goes well. And I hope you have a boring home inspection report because boring in real estate is good. Thanks a lot for watching, y'all.